but her brain is saying no. Control. Control everybody. Okay? So our brain creates fear and control.
When somebody controls us, no? At that time we get it.
So somebody is controlling me. What do? I get angry, upset, my freedom is lost.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yes.
Somebody is controlled. So you should just tell that person. Courage is important. So tell that person, I think you are trying to control me. I am feeling controlled by you. He will not understand once. Tell him again, and again, and again, and again, and again. The more you tell somebody, that person's heart is listening to you. Don't give up. As people who help others, we do not give up. Keep persisting. Correct? In our personal lives also, we have to keep persisting. Don't give up. Don't give up. The day you give up, you have not learned your lesson of freedom. Freedom का मतलब नहीं कि I am free and they are bound. Freedom is what your heart is telling you. Everybody has the right to an opinion. Everybody is free. He can feed my daughter. He can look after the house. He can jhadu, pocha, सब कुछ. Now, if I had not persisted, I would have not been sitting here.
He is happily doing it.
Happily. Happily. He actually tells me that, this is such fun. And my daughter today tells me, Mama, you cook, but Daddy cooks better. That is the compliment he gets.
Wow.
What more can you want? So persistence is very important. I'm telling you from my own experience. Persist. If you think this quality you want, then persist. If you want to give up the quality, then jana. But if you want this quality of freedom, then you have to persist. Because you're on the right path. You're on the right path. Your natural form is the true form. As a bird, as a flower, as a tree, as a parrot, they are not conditioned creatures. Correct? They are free. So when you get that quality, that is what you have to develop. That is your purpose. And you must persist with your purpose. So now you know what you have carried from that space is a thought. These qualities are thoughts. Correct? So this thought is your essence. That forms your essence, remember. Okay? Once you get your essence, you can work with it. Okay? So what is the nature of reality that we are living in? Physical, our body, correct? Mental, our thoughts, emotion, our feelings. It's another reality that we live in. Kinesthetic, movement. Okay? Kinesthesia. Sensorial, sometimes we just sense. Pata chal gaya. है ना? That's another reality. Subtle, sometimes it's just there. पता नहीं क्या हो रहा है, but कुछ हो रहा है. Subtle. Subtle means feel. We just know sometimes. Something. Sukshma reality. Then unconscious. We are not aware of. Much of reality we are unaware of. And out of body is another reality, where we are able to completely move out of the body. Just become Chetana, consciousness. Now these are the various realities in which our consciousness lives. So sometimes subjects, people who come to you, could be living in a very emotional reality. हमेशा मुझे डर लगता है ना? डर कैसा लग रहा है? जब डर लगता है, पता नहीं कुछ होता है, पेट में कुछ ऐसा हो रहा है, कुछ इधर हो रहा है, कुछ हाथ दिल की धड़कन बढ़ रही है. That is their reality. So when you do a session with them, approach that reality. Don't waste your time doing physical reality, because they're already getting into that subtler layers of feelings. है ना? So say enter that space. उसको relax करने की भी जरूरत नहीं है, because वो वैसे ही बेचारा उस space में चला गया है. So sit with your breath. Say breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, and feel that fear as you breathe. उस डर को महसूस करो जैसे तुम सांस ले रहे हो. और जब डरते हो तब सांसें कैसे हो जाती है? तेज. ब्रीथ करो. फील यू आर इन दैट स्पेस जहां पे डर तुम्हारे सामने है, और जैसे वो डर बढ़ रहा है, सांसों को बढ़ने दो. और जैसे जैसे सांसें बढ़ती जा रही है, उस डर के साथ आगे बढ़ो. ओके? और जैसे जैसे उस डर के साथ आगे बढ़ रहे हो, उस डर का सामना करो. कहाँ हो जहां ये डर सबसे ज्यादा महसूस हो रहा है? And then do the part of induction. Don't try and wait for the fear to come out later. Get that fear first. Okay? And then do whatever you have to do for the induction part. But catch that fear. So he is already moving in his head. His thoughts are moving, his emotions are moving, his mind is moving, his body is moving, everything is moving. The fear is moving. When the fear is moving, we can take him right there.
That's the melting point.
That's the melting point. Correct. So approach that. If there is pain, physical pain, say increase that pain. बढ़ाओ, उस दर्द को बढ़ाओ, और बढ़ाओ, और बढ़ाओ, और बढ़ाओ, और बढ़ाओ. Suppose he can't do it. Some people can't, na? Well, contract and relax, contract and relax, contract and relax. Suppose it's a stomach. I'm having acidity. बहुत problem है, बहुत problem, बहुत problem है. अच्छा, पेट में acidity हो रही, अभी acid को बढ़ाना है हमें. Feeling को, suppose contract करो stomach को, relax, contract, relax, contract, relax, contract, relax, contract. दर्द हो रहा है. Move. So जहाँ पे problem है, कई बार, many times, we have to approach that. That part is speaking to us. So don't go by here. Don't go by here. Don't go by vision also. Go by the pain, the body part. Okay? We call it body dialoguing. The body is talking to you. But are we listening? No. Acidity है पर खाना खाया जा रहा है. He is rejecting his body. He is not listening to his body part. So listening to the part of your body is very, very important. So we're going to do an exercise today which is called body dialoguing. Because you all have to understand this. There are many people who come to you for physical ailments, no?
Yeah.
But they are not good hypnotic subjects. Sometimes it happens, Guruji, that they are so fixed with that pain that they are not able to relax. Relax नहीं कर सकते. नहीं मैं relax नहीं कर सकता because attention is only on that body. इतना दर्द है मैं relax कैसे कर सकता हूँ? That is how they speak to you.
Yes.
Then what do you do? Because taking them to a past life is out of the question in the first session.
Impossible.
है ना? Because past life क्या? They are so grounded in that pain they can't move.
Yes.
So body dialoguing is a very good technique. Okay? Where you are only focusing on that part of the body. That's all. Because they are focused on that part of the body. So always remember, never go against the patient. Don't think you know everything. Always go with the flow of the patient. What is that person telling me? Listen. Don't listen to yourself. There are many people who think they know. I am telling you, no, it's good for you. They will tell like that to the patient. मेरी बात सुनो. But sometimes you have to listen to what they are talking. So sometimes you have to listen. Always remember the patient knows best.
Yes.
You don't know. Patient knows best. उसकी body है, हाँ? उसका experience है, उसकी life है. Don't think you know everything. You don't know. They are here to teach. So listen to them. What are they telling you? They're crying. Allow them to cry. It's okay. Let them cry. Tell them crying is a natural emotion. It's good to cry. Rona or ro. When you tell them, they'll stop crying. Have you noticed this?
Yeah. Increase in intensity.
You tell them, okay, cry. Do you want to cry for 5 minutes? Cry. And then after some time, 1 minute, you stop crying. Because you are with them. You're not saying stop crying. You say stop crying, they'll cry more. So be with them. Always remember, be with your patient. Whatever they are saying, listen. They will listen to you. Okay? So we will do a technique called body dialoguing. It will really help you to understand how to focus on a body part which is in sickness. Now this is something I'm sure Guruji has spoken to you many times. The entire universe is made up of consciousness. We are all solid, liquid and gaseous. There are only 3 states in nature. Solid is dense, physical body, dense. Correct? Emotions are like liquid. कभी खुशी कभी गम, है ना? Emotions are always moving around. And thoughts are like gaseous. कब आते कब जाते पता ही नहीं चलता. You know, I always say that TV, have you seen TV? In the news, there is a byline that runs. Niche, scroller. Behind our mind is a scroller. 24/7, that scroller is running. Doesn't stop. Some random thought. Stupid. You're doing your work, but some stupid thought is coming. That scroller has thoughts and thoughts and thoughts and thoughts running 24/7. Meditation, Guruji. Meditation is a way of witnessing that thought. If you close your eyes and just witness that thought running on that scroller, witnessing it, it will go away. Quantum physics, we call it the observer participation or the observer effect. Have you seen a child कूद रहा है सोफे के ऊपर, कुत्ता जा रहा है, कुत्ता जा रहा है, कुत्ता जा रहा है. The more you tell him stop, he's jumping more. Now don't say anything, just observe. Just keep observing. After some time, he will look at you and he will stop jumping. It is called the observer effect. If I keep looking at him, after some time he will just check himself. Am I sitting properly, guys? I'm looking at him. Guruji, I'm sure uses this technique for on all of you. He will keep looking. Person is not listening. Looking. Person will have to listen. So it's called an observer effect. So understand, as we observe our thoughts on that scroller, they will vanish. As we keep doing this every day, we will reach a state of mindfulness. Mindfulness. It's full with only our essence. And Guruji, in my work, I say I have so many patients who come, I'm sure you all are also seeing, who are anxious, depressed. They'll say, I can't meditate. Meditate नहीं कर सकता. I say, बैठ नहीं सकता. My mind is just whirling. I can't meditate. So I tell them, don't meditate. Because in their mind, meditation means sitting for 1 hour, closing your eyes and meditating. What to meditate they don't do. You say, observe your breath, observe this, they can't observe. सांसें ले लो, मैं कितना observe करूँ? Because they believe they cannot meditate. That's the biggest problem. So what I have taken out is a trick. The mind is like a monkey, no? So you have to trick it. So I tell them, in every hour, 5 minutes you meditate. Every hour, 5 minutes. And I said, what do you have to do? Sit. Close your eyes and witness your thoughts. That's all. Whatever is coming, let it come. What's the problem? So, 5 minutes in every hour if you have to meditate. 5 minutes before that 5 minutes you are preparing for meditation. After 5 minutes also you are in a meditative state. So in 1 hour, 15 minutes. So in the whole day, how many minutes? Many minutes. Correct?
Yes.
So many of my patients like this, and they actually have started doing, and they're actually helping them. And they feel it's so good. I wait for that 5 minutes, they tell me. Because at 5 minutes, I'm just watching my thoughts. Now they have realized that after some months, that scroller does not have thoughts. Those 5 minutes, as if that scroller, that roller becomes numb. And they are enjoying that state of meditation. So we have to be creative as therapists. This is not written in any book. It's only experience. Because as a therapist, you have to see to it that that person meditates. How do I do it? I have to try and find some method. How to get this person to meditate? So, I want you all to now just close your eyes and observe your scroller. Okay? What is that scroller speaking? Some stupid, random, silly, sometimes happy thoughts. But just sit. I'm basically a Vipassanite. I practice Vipassana for the last 30 years. Yeah? Vipassana I feel is the most easiest, simplest technique. इससे simple कोई technique नहीं हो सकती. So, I just want you to not even focus on your breathing. Don't focus on anything. Just close your eyes and just witness your thoughts. Do it. Let's take 5 minutes to do it. In silence. Keep observing intently, focusing. Keep observing the thoughts. What happened after some time? Feeble, correct. It became slow. So maybe the sound also slowly reduces. So you think it's a good exercise to do? 5 minutes every hour. Imagine. You will really feel that the mind can actually be calm. So what is the next metaphysical truth that one particle at the other end of the spectrum will affect a change in another particle? So we say we are in a divine matrix. How many nodes are there in this divine matrix? 111 nodes. Another node. To make it simpler, like the web of a spider. If you cut the web from one node of this web, it will have a change in the other side. Correct? So this is how all of us are interlinked and interconnected. The electrical circuit that is running. One change in one circuit will affect a change in another circuit. Though that circuit was running well, but because one circuit breaks, one node breaks, the other will also have an effect. That is how we all are interlinked and interconnected. If out of all of us, one person just now falls down, what will happen to all of us? We'll all go to that person. It will affect a change in all of us. That is exactly how the universe operates. And we are all familiar with this concept that everything is simultaneous. The present, the past and the future runs simultaneously. There is nothing like a past life, you know that? Everything is in the present. All that has happened in the past is created